see him as a wide receiver. So the question is this, 2-5.
What are you doing? You slept good.
Real quick, though.
You got some sleep.
Every night. Travis Hunter, though, before we start this whole block, let's be real respectful, because yesterday was kind of, I didn't know where it was going. I was going to set
I
this.
don't think it was disrespectful.
I don't know. Well, I'm going to set the stage. I'm going to set the stage right here. He's one of the greatest talents we've ever seen.
Ever.
Some of them catches he's making, it's NFL dudes I started with and played with that can't make them catches. So now, ask me the question.
The question is simple. Can Travis play both ways in the NFL? He did it in college.
Absolutely. First of all, he's the most conditioned athlete I've ever seen. I've seen guys be in shape, right? Wide receivers, they run up and down, they come back. Cornerbacks, they stay the whole game. I ain't never seen a brother play all the defensive snaps, guarding your number one receiver. Oh. Let me get a little water break. The next play, I'm gonna guard Joe. I'm gonna go run 9 routes against your best cornerback and score touchdowns. Yeah. So when I look at him, why can't he? I think he'll be. I can't even say that what I think, because the Browns are saying something, others people saying something else.
Titans,
so it just shows you his value. That they value him so high, where on offense we see as one of a top elite wide receiver, and on defense we see as a top elite cornerback. If Andy Reid, but I mean, obviously he's not going to the Chiefs.
There's no way.
There's no way, right?
There's no way.
But if Andy Reid or a guy like Ben Johnson had him in the locker room, oh my God.
Shanahan, even McVay.
He's going to get plays at wide receiver, slant routes, reverses, going deep. He has some of the best ball skills. Whatever team he goes to, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's the Browns, correct? He's going to have the best ball skills out of anybody on the Browns team. I'm going to say that right now. Yeah. What other teams talk? Tennessee? I mean, god dang. Acho. He had the best ball skills out of any wide receiver, any cornerback. So, yes, I think he'll play both easily, and he's in condition.
Can he? Yes. Would he? Maybe. Should he? No.
Oh.
To me, it's not what you can do.
Should he?
Let's listen. Shady be talking all the time. Shady be like, hey, I be in a good book.
I want to hear it.
I be in that good book. My dog be in the good book. If you be in the good book, you know this. It says all things are permissible, not all things are profitable. You can do anything, but should you know? Can he do it? Of course. Travis Hunter is one of the most talented players we have ever seen. Should he know? The NFL is different than college for several reasons. Number one is number one. How many number one receivers do you see in college? How many number one NFL wide receivers do you see in college? I suggest Travis Hunter saw one, T-Mac, Arizona.
T-Mac, for sure.
That's the one I would suggest.
Play good against him.
In college, you can hide. Not that you want to hide, you can hide. Yeah. In college, when Colorado played Kansas, Kansas ran the ball 56 out of 78 plays. That means on roughly 21 plays, Travis Hunter had the luxury of chilling. On run plays, cornerbacks can be out there and play patty cake, unless it breaks. Unless you're in boundary force and the run is like a toss and goes straight to you, you're not even designed to stop the run. That's why in practice, we do 9-on-7, and the corners go out there and they do 1-on-1s, because cornerbacks aren't even in run plays. I just told y'all for the entirety of a game, you have the luxury of not doing anything. That's not the NFL. Can Travis play both ways? Absolutely, beyond the shadow of a doubt. But it would make no sense to try to utilize this person as a number one shutdown corner. Because if we draft you in the top 10, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You should be traveling, Patrick Peterson. If we draft you, you should be traveling. Derek Stingley early on in his career before DeMeco Ryans got there. If we draft you in the top 10, you're shadowing the number one wide receiver. That is Jamar Chase. That is CeeDee Lamb. That is Malik Neighbors. That is Tyreek Hill. That is Justin Jefferson. That is A.J. Brown. You should be traveling, and then we got the audacity to say, hey, after you do that, hey, go out here and get jammed up by Stingley, too. We just go out here and go out here and run a reverse, run a jet sweep, run a go ball, run a slant. Like, it's not that he can't do it. I agree with Shady that he can do it. Where I vehemently disagree with Shady is he should not.
Hey, you ever, listen, I love a good book. I ain't never see Jesus run a 9 route in a slant. I ain't never see Moses get no sack. I ain't never seen none of that. So let's leave a good book outside of football just for 1 second.
Travis Hunter, man.
Yeah.
He created Travis Hunter.
He can't guard Travis Hunter.
Hello.
Hello.
I actually, I see what you're saying, Acho, because
I don't.
When you, I tend to agree with Shady, though. Like, first of all, let me answer it. Yes, he can play both ways. Will he? I don't know. Should he? Who knows? It's never been done. No one in the last 60 years has played both ways legitimately, not even Dion. Even he only had 1 season with more than 7 catches, so he's really not playing 2 ways. We've never seen a talent like Travis Hunter before play both ways. It's never happened legitimately. My thing is that in the NFL, if you only play one position, think about Travis. He's played full-time receiver and full-time corner. In the NFL, if you decide to play full-time at corner, think about how much better he's going to get just focusing on corner. Or if you're the Browns and Andrew Berry, GM, says, we see him as a unicorn. We think he's a better receiver than he is a corner. James, don't you think if you played just receiver in the NFL and didn't have to worry about all the skill and level of talent that it takes to play DB, you would be really good? That's what's crazy about it. And that's why we've never seen a talent like this before, Shady. I totally agree with you. Because there's been GMs yesterday at the Combine. The Titans GM, Mike Bergazzi, said they view him as a corner. But the Browns GM, no, we view him as a receiver. So I think that there should absolutely be a way where he should be able to showcase his talent. And I said it yesterday, and I'm going to say it today. I think it's 12 to 15 plays based on where he goes. Because if you go to, I don't think he's going to go to Tennessee. I don't think he's going to go to Cleveland because both those guys want quarterbacks. So then you got the Giants. They need a quarterback. So he might end up in New England, like for all we know. Truly just based off what Tennessee does. If Tennessee picks Abdul Carter or if Tennessee goes quarterback, he could end up anywhere. And I think that offensive coordinator is going to be chomping at the bit to get him on the offensive side. Personally, I think he's a better, he could be an all-pro corner.
Correct.
The length, the size, the speed. I heard he wants to run a 4.2 at the Combine. Can he do it? I don't know. If he does, he should go #1 overall because we've never seen a talent like this before. So, yes, he can. Will he? I think the team that drafts him, they're going to have to play him both ways.
So my whole life, I've been playing wide receiver, and I've been playing corner.
Yes, sir.
Whole life. You play corner?
No, I'm
Travis Hunter. I'm about to say, man, you're a big corner.
I played safety in high school. My whole life, I've been playing wide receiver and corner.
Yes, he has.
And I've been getting better and better.
Yes, he
Better
has.
every single year that I take the football field. So development is not a problem. If I go to the Tennessee Titans and I get drafted there #1, numero uno, I'm the best player on both sides of the ball. You gonna have me sitting over here on offense? No. If I go to Cleveland, I'm the best player on both sides of the ball when you talk about skill positions. I'll put Denzel. I'll put some.
And Sneed's over in Tennessee too, though. Huh? Sneed.
I like Sneed. I'm best player on both sides of the ball when you talk about all around. Giants, Malik Neighbors, my dude. New England, I'm the best player. Jacksonville, I'm the best player. Vegas, I'm the best player because he ain't dropping passes.
So what are you saying?
James, you talking down, Joe.
Who-
You just
I'm
talking.
saying,
So Brian Thomas he wasn't like that?
He's not Travis Hunter, though.
I'm taking Travis Hunter before
James, he walked into the league and gave you 13,
You're taking
1,200
Travis
receivers.
Hunter over Brian Thomas.
I'm not saying he's not a good player.
I don't want to interrupt his take, though, guys.
Finish your take, and then
I will, because I'm not saying he's not a good player, but he's not
That's why I
Travis
can't do
Hunter
this.
coming into this draft. bro.
We talking like
Hold on.
Travis is just
Hold
God.
on. So he will be the best
He's
player.
a great.
From what we know and what we are watching, he will be the best player on that team
I
on
agree.
both sides of the ball.
Wouldn't be better than Brian Thomas instantly. It's disrespectful. Go ahead.
Oh, my good God.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Thomas was
A first
Tell me
round
your
pick.
take.
I know, end of the first round. We talking about this dude #1, #2, #3.
Was a first round pick a wide receiver. Go ahead.
I understand that, Acho, but you're talking about #1, #2, #3. It's a lot of dudes went in front of him. Anyways, all right, because you messing me up. So if he went to Jacksonville on both sides of the ball, he would be the best player.
I agree with that.
So as a coach, you are not going to sit there saying we're drafting this dude and he could be the best player on both sides of the ball when he walks into our building, and we're not going to put him on both sides of the ball. #2, I played wide receiver. All right? So I know how it goes on out there outside of these trenches. You play in the trenches, the trenches was coming after you. All right? So I know how it is out there. It's not a lot of physical and violent out there.
It ain't.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, hey, run that way. It's a lot of that. So what people don't understand is like, when you hear it, Travis Hunter playing this many plays, it's really not that violent at those two positions. At wideout,
Corner receiver.
At wideout, I could catch it and be like, "Ooh, I see two of them." Whoop. I'm stepping. Like, you can protect yourself. Shady, you can't really truly protect yourself running in the trenches if it's two unblocked running at you. Now, you got crazy work, you can probably juke them, but you're going to take natural hits during the game.
That's true.
I can go into the game at receiver and walk out of there with two